Hey, good morning and God bless you. This is the flag bearer in Renton, Washington. Just got off the bridge. Um, Starting to feel a lot better. I have a couple of big issues, but from where I was to where I am, I'm very grateful. I'm grateful that I took this seriously enough to um, give my body rest and push it, but not push it too hard, to show up and to give all I had. And I'm learning more about what your best is. And sometimes I'm flying like an eagle, and sometimes it just takes courage to move my right leg. So uh, I've worked through. I can now lift my right arm and move my right body in other places, and it's still real shaky that way. But I've got to do what I can and bring it along. It's uh, that does not kill you will make you stronger. So getting by all of that, here's what I want you to understand about me. The most important thing in the whole movement that Donald Trump represents to me is to end CHILDCHRILDREN. To end CHILDTRAFFIKING, and human also, and to expose that which has been running our country. Daniel Ellsberg made an incredible disclosure in 1975 or 4 or whatever, in there somewhere. I saw and learned about it first on the Dick Cavett show in 1975, and I think, I'm pretty sure, and it was in July, I believe, and the whole room spun, and I threw up. There's a movie, Why We Fight, that begins with Dwight D. Eisenhower's leaving office speech, where he was talking about the military-industrial complex and how it was permeating every part of our society. And then there's tapes made by a guy in 1965, I think it is, that exposes all of that. And there's Ted Gusterson. If you wanna find someone who's been in it until his last breath, and had that ability to continue to be evidential as possible, to separate emotions from evidence, and was able to put together things that most people wouldn't have the self-discipline and, to be honest with you, the courage to face. And it's time for me to say I live in the state of Washington, where Officer Anderson, who I'm sure is a complicated man, and whatever anybody would ever want to say about him, what he said in his times on YouTube that I've heard him actually able to, articulate, is what it's all about. I know that we've been heavily programmed by every part of what we know as the world, through television, through movies, through cartoons, through comic books, through girly magazines, It just blow your mind, the conscientious effort that's been made to put us in this predicament. And I know that I'm not the only one that at a point in my life realized that we had to Jeremiah up, so to speak. Just take on those prophets and that were echoing what the Christ life work was about, and are examples of the kind of mustard seed faith that it's going to take to see us through these times. So my name is Fred Pepper. The only reason I use flag bearer and try to keep my name off of it is because I don't want the messenger to in any way encumber the message. Your life, our veterans' life, any person that has turned from the shame to the servants and humble, majestic being, all at the same time, and washwoman and whatever the Lord would call me for, I would pray to be. I just thank you guys. It's good to know that I'm not alone, that there's so many of us out there, and that there's even, a great number of us that make me seem like a wimp. So, God bless you. Don't give up on you. Never give up. Remember that our weapons, our sword, is the Word of God. So whatever God you have, that's our sword. I know that hacking and killing just leads to more hacking and killing. I do know that loving and suffering with people and staying with them and your witness being whatever it costs, that's also a hero, and that's also fighting for us. That's a warrior also. When this thing is over, we don't only have to bow and whatever, everybody seems to be indicating, our veteran heroes, but those people who were out there on the internet pumping out the truth, going out there to Haiti or to hell, any place, and people who were caught up in it, who had that moment of faith and knew what they was doing was going to lead to a terrible death, but they went for it anyway. These are also heroes. So, to all you hidden heroes out there, all of you like me who's just so darn special, let me tell you, you're so darn special. And it means a lot to you, and it means a lot to God. And past that, everybody else wants you to pull your weight, no matter how special you are. Because no matter how special you are, we're all equal to one, because that one is God. God's blessings, wisdom, and mercy be with you. May His grace show and save you from times you would otherwise hurt yourself or others. May love shine the light in your life that gives you reason to live, even though everything seems so dire and tough. Flag bearer out. Happy trails to you.